Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scooter Gennett, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Reds leave 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Matt Carpenter.
He pulls this one into right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Weekly hit to third. Suarez is up with it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And he fouls this one off. Goldschmidt, a runner at second with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker moves over. 2 gone. So striding in, Yadier Molina, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Peraza. Reined in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Big swing by Puig and a ball sent to deep left. Back goes Ozuna. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. One away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Fowler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Wong.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Schebler looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here for Colton Wong, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Miles.
The pitcher, Miles Michaelis, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza comes up with it, and there's one away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. From the stretch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
In now, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Liner toward right center. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And the throw in gets away from him. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Here's the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Past battles with Matt Whistler. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig looking up, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-2 to Molina. Hit back up the middle. And Molina's aboard a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Colton Wong will stand in. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line, but speared on a hop. Flip of his glove for 1. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Whistler, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33.
And that's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Bader is under it. 2 down. In is Joey Votto now. A base hit in his first trip. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
at the plate, Miles Michaelis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman,
standing in, Matt Carpenter. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this into the box now. Eugenio Suarez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. Past battles with Matt Whistler, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Schebler ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Jeanette has it for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Scott.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Ozuna. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fly ball out to right field. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left. Amir Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina. Last time through was a base hit.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
To his left, Peraza. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Ready now, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Harrison Bader. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe. A for effort by the left fielder, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
Yeah, he climbs the ladder but ran out of rungs, Matty. After that, it's game on. And he was booking it around the bags and earned himself that triple.
Stepping in now, Miles Michaelis. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The first baseman, number 19.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Carpenter waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Reds. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Leading off for St. Louis.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Number 23.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Goldschmidt ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8th now. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat,
which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. A home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot. Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Here's Colton Wong now as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Schebler going back on it. Onto the grass hill and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. Now this one is crushed, also to deep center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Bader on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder.
In now is Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box, Scott Schebler.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Jose Peraza. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Right there for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so
high and deep to left center field. Bader ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. In now, Tucker Barnhart.
Now batting, the catcher.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Suarez right there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's gone 3 for 11. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Winker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jesse Winker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one. Looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 23.
Striding in, Marcell Ozuna. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's just 2 for 12. He's set, and the pitch. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Winker going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Goldschmidt rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Line drive to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. Now here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Here's Molina around first. He'll try for 2. And look at this, Molina trying for 3. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Now batting,
digging in once again, Colton Wong. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Ready for another chance? Scooter Gennett starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional right fielder. Number 66.
Yasiel Puig will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Scott Schebler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
15-3, the final score. St. Louis get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Miles Michaelis takes home the win. Sonny Gray.